Welcome to the program tonight. My name is Brian Amuai. These are the top stories tonight.
Tonight,
those who want to test our resolve to retrieve our country from anarchy in the manner in which we witnessed on Wednesday, those who doubt our resolve, try monkey business on Wednesday, try monkey business on Thursday, try monkey business on Friday. You will live to regret for a very, very long time.
President William Ruto calls out review of the right to demonstrate in the Constitution as Interior CS Kindiki dares azimio coalition to protest. Also tonight,
it involved a Rolly and a Nissan and a school bus. There were 44 students on board. We have been able to see that 14 of them, 2 are critically injured, but we are able to manage them.
2 people die and 54 others injured in a road accident involving 20 vehicles in Ekatano, Kiambu County. And
nilijaribu kungangana nikachukua ile harakati na ngangana nao walindunga makisu.
Korogosho residents want government to reward a man who snatched an AK-47 gun from robbers at his shop as they call for increased security.
All right, now welcome to the program tonight. Once again, remember you can engage us on our socials at Amuai Brian on Twitter at Lookuptv. The hashtag is LookupWeekend. Our sign language interpreter is Philista Adundo. We start with matter security. Interior CS Kindiki has, in the strongest terms possible, warned azimio leaders together with their supporters against planned anti-government demonstrations scheduled to take place next week, saying that the government will not allow criminals to cause chaos in the country in the name of politics.
Speaking in Sondu at the Kisumu-Kericho border in a security meeting, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki has criticized azimio leaders who have called for the anti-government protest on Wednesday to Friday next week, daring them to try the monkey business that was witnessed on Wednesday this week.
Fellow Kenyans who are in the opposition, the government does not expect you to agree with the policies of government because you are in the opposition. You should criticize the government. You should offer different policies. It is your democratic right. But you must do so in peace and within the law. And those who want to test our resolve to retrieve our country from anarchy in the manner in which we witnessed on Wednesday, those who doubt our resolve, try monkey business on Wednesday, try monkey business on Thursday, try monkey business on Friday. You will live to regret for a very, very long time.
Reiterating President William Ruto's warning, Kindiki has said that members of the opposition have a right not to agree with the policies of Kenya Kwanza government, but the way they are doing it is unconstitutional since it's leading to loss of lives and destruction of property contrary to the country's law.
Tumesema hata jana na nataka nirudie vile Mheshimiwa Rais alisema, uhuru wa kufanya siasa ni uhuru tu wa kuongea na kutoa maoni na kutoa sera na kwenda nyumbani. Uhuru wa kufanya siasa sio uhuru wa kuchoma mali, sio uhuru wa kuvunja maduka, sio uhuru wa kufunga barabara. Hiyo sio siasa, hiyo ni uhalifu.
The CS has further noted that his call for peace is not intended to curb the normal functioning of the opposition, but rather a reminder on how peaceful demonstrations should be carried out without any interference of the day-to-day operations and the peace in the country.
Hii ingine ambayo mnatangaza ati sijui tutafanya nini siku fulani, tuko na mkutano sijui wa kuandamana, na hiyo siku kabla ya saa 11 asubuhi maduka yanaporwa,
The planned anti-government protests have been declared unconstitutional by the government. Kindiki has also promised to do everything in his power as the Interior CS to ensure that the demonstrations will be stopped.
Wanasiasa wa upinzani wakome kuchoma nchi yetu, na ni lazima wakome, sio tafadhali.
Wari Mukimani, Lookuptv.
Now, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki has vowed to deal with those instigating clashes in Sondu. Kindiki spoke as he toured the area which has experienced border insecurity in the recent days. The CS held a meeting with security officials from neighboring counties where he reiterated the government's commitment in ensuring that security is restored.
Days after chaos rocked Sondu, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki landed in Sondu with one message for the residents. Those who perpetrated the insecurity will be dealt with accordingly.
Those who committed crimes on Wednesday in this town were not doing so because of border disputes or because of any other disputes. They were doing so because they are criminals and they have joined together with other types of criminals who want to destroy our country. Kwa hivyo, sisi kama maofisa wa usalama wa taifa letu la Kenya, hatutakubali mtu yoyote kujisingizia mambo ya siasa, mambo ya mipaka, kuumiza watu wengine na kuhatarisha usalama wa nchi.
Kindiki assured the residents that investigations are ongoing to identify the culprits and that proper action will be taken against those who are hiding behind border clashes to terrorize those living along the borders of the counties.
Ukiua mwenzako ambao unafikiri ile shamba akonayo unafikiri ni shamba yako, ukimuua umepata hiyo title deed. Si bado title deed bado iko vile imeandikwa? Si watoto wa huyo mtu wataendelea na kurithi hiyo mali? Kwa hivyo suluhisho ya mashamba sio vita. Suluhisho ya mashamba ni kwenda kotini, ni kutafuta wazee, ni kutafuta serikali, tunaketi. Kama ni shida hapa Sondu, tunaketi, tunajadiliana.
The Luo Kalenjin tribal clashes led to the loss of lives, property and leaving others nursing wounds and the displacement of others.
Ya kwamba kaunti zote zetu katika Jamhuri ya Kenya ambazo siko na shida na matatizo ya kimipaka, tutasaidiana na jamii kutoka pande zote na wazee na viongozi wa kisiasa na maofisa wenzangu wa serikali ili tutatue shida hizo zote moja kwa moja mpaka kila sehemu yetu ya Kenya kuwe na amani ya kudumu.
Brian Mwai, Lookuptv.
Now moving on, two people have died and 54 others injured in a fatal accident along the Nairobi-Nakuru highway involving 20 vehicles. The Saturday morning accident happened after a saloon car took the wrong U-turn.
In the Saturday morning accident along the Nairobi-Nakuru highway, husband and wife tragically lost their lives. Among the 54 who were rushed to hospital, 31 are students from Twilight High School in Kayole, Nairobi County. According to the doctor's report at the PCEA Kikuyu Hospital, 14 people had serious injuries while the rest were treated and discharged.
It involved a lorry and a Nissan and a school bus. There were 44 students on board. We have been able to see that 14 of them. 2 are critically injured, but we are able to manage them. Of the clients in the Nissan, we had 4 patients in the Nissan. In the lorry, we had 3 patients. One of them is critically ill, and we are still handling him. We will be able to manage him. There were also 4 teachers involved, but none of them has been hurt critically. So we are stabilizing the patients as we see our way forward in definitely definitive management.
Eyewitnesses now say that the accident was caused by a salon car that was making a wrong U-turn and got it from behind. Area residents are now pressuring the national government through Kenya to put up bumps along the busy highway in an attempt to reduce number road carnage. In addition, they are urging the government to speed up the construction of the road, saying the delay has caused numerous deaths along Waiyaki Highway.
Ni kama magari 20 ambayo imekuwa imehusika kwa hii mjadala, kwa hii barabara accident, pamoja na mmoja wa pastor wetu hapa Kikuyu ambaye ni wa PCA wakiwa na bibi yake wameaga dunia, lakini wanafunzi tumeanza kuwatoa, walikuwa tu ni majeraha kidogo kidogo.
Ilihusisha basi ya shule ambao unaona hapa. Basi hiyo ya shule ilikuwa imebeba wanafunzi 32 kutoka sehemu za walikuwa wameenda mambo ya masomo kule Naivasha, na walikuwa narudi shuleni mwao kule sehemu za Kayole. Wanafunzi 2 wako katika hali ambayo bado wanaangaliwa katika hospitali ya PCA Kikuyu. Wengine wametibiwa na kuachiliwa kwenda nyumbani. Nidhamu ya madereva kidogo iko na shida. That's why uchunguzi ambao tumeanzisha hivi sasa, tutachukulia hatua kali hawa madereva 2 endapo watapatikana na hatia ya kusababisha ajali hizo 2.
Stella Kilonzo, Lookuptv.
Now, President William Ruto has called for a conversation and a possible review of the right to picket as enshrined in the Constitution. Ruto has criticized the excuse of using the Constitution to destroy property and cause chaos and anarchy.
On Saturday, President Ruto, flanked by his deputy Rigathi Gachagua, Security CS Kithure Kindiki, and other top leaders in his government pitched camp in Azimio leader Raila Odinga's home turf in Homa Bay County. President Ruto's visit to the region coming just days after Azimio announced an increase in spell of weekly demonstrations starting Wednesday next week. That announcement playing out in today's meeting. President William Ruto now wants the section of the Constitution that guarantees freedom of demonstrations revisited.
We have a constitution that gives everybody rights. We are going to have a conversation as a nation about demonstration. We must have a candid conversation about what amounts to demonstration, because we cannot continue to use the excuse of demonstrations to destroy property, public or private, to destroy businesses of people of Kenya, to cause mayhem and anarchy. That is not what the Constitution of Kenya envisaged when they provided for the matter of picketing or demonstration. We must have a conversation.
Referring to recent demonstrations that were marred by widespread violence and destruction of property, the commander-in-chief, while appearing to throw a jab at opposition leader Raila Odinga, says the review of the provision is necessary to prevent politicians who use it to advance selfish political interests.
Haiwezekani ya kwamba ati tutumie maandamano ambayo iko kwa katiba kuharibu mali, kuharibu biashara, kulete mahafa, kusababisha hasara katika taifa letu la Kenya, ati kwa sababu tunataka mtu mmoja, 2, 5, kikundi kimoja iweze kuendesha mambo yao ya siasa. Siasa inaendeshwa na sera. Siasa haiendeshi na maandamano.
Azimio's planned demonstrations on Wednesday, Thursdays and Fridays, drawing criticisms from elected leaders who accompanied President Ruto.
Tulikuwa tunajua hii ni yetu kwa mara ya kwanza, lakini imekataa. Yaani kama ingekuwa ni mtihani, tulikuwa paka na marking scheme. Kitu ilikuwa tufanye ni utoe answer huku urudishe hapa. Utoe hapa, na ilikuwa inaenda vizuri paka dakika ya mwisho sijui ulipenya wapi. Unaelewa? Sijui ulipenya wapi. Sasa wewe ndio rais. Na rais ni William Samoei Ruto.
We can't have elections that are disputed through and through. We can't have elections that now what we are seeing this time around, like in football, like we've been saying, when the game is on, when there are issues, you bring in the VR. You are seeing a VR being brought after 6 months. What kind of a game that is?
Maandamano ile takana ikue hapa iwe kwamba hakuna mbegu ya mahindi, hakuna mbolea. Sio hiyo ingine mnafanya.
Odinga and his camp are adamant they will stop at nothing in regards to weekly demonstrations until the government addresses their concern, including the reconstitution of IEBC and the prevailing high cost of living. President Ruto affirming his statement made a few days ago that he will not allow another spell of demonstrations in the country.
Mimi nataka niwahakikishia Wakenya, we will mobilize every resource to protect the property, the lives, the interests of every Kenyan as we go forward.
With the two sides pulling in opposite direction, one question remains: just what is the end game of this political grandstanding? Henry Tende, Lookuptv.
Now, Henry Tender's report brings us to our first break here on Lookup Weekend. Don't go too far. Continue engaging us on our socials at Lookuptv across Facebook and YouTube, and I'll be able to sample your feedback as we continue with the program tonight. All right, don't go too far. I'll be back in a moment.
Infinity Industrial Park is one of the largest private industrial parks located along Eastern Bypass, Nairobi, which provides modern infrastructure for smooth operations for industries and business enterprises. Infinity Industrial Park offers world-class amenities and facilities with wide roads, a police station, a power substation, fire station, public transport stage, hospital, and shopping mall. In addition, Infinity Industrial Park also offers CCTV cameras, 24-hour private armed security patrol, sewer, water, fiber optic cable, and 3-phase power connection, added to public utility, canteen, and dining areas. Sail on the golden opportunity to invest in Infinity Industrial Park fully serviced warehouses at a special price of 3,569 Kenyan shillings per square foot. For more inquiries, visit our website infinityindustrialpark.com.
The county government of Nyeri, with approval of His Excellency the Governor, Mutahi Kahiga, has granted 100% waiver on all interest and penalty accrued on all outstanding land rates. Property owners in Nyeri County are advised to take advantage of the waiver period that starts from 30th June 2023 and ends on 28th July 2023 on condition that the principal rates are paid in full. Property owners are advised to obtain invoices from the Sub-County Revenue Office where the property is located and make payment by depositing cash or banker's check to a bank account. Take notice that once the waiver period lapses, the county government will institute all necessary measures to recover any unpaid rates and penalties, including repossessing the property.
Felicity and I were having a conversation behind the scenes. I'm not going to tell you exactly like what we are talking about, but we continue with the stories tonight. And something interesting. Now, thousands of tourists have flocked the Mara to witness the annual wildebeest migration. Now, Masai Mara Chief Park Warden Stephen Oleminis said the widely anticipated spectacle was delayed for several weeks compared to previous years. Now, as the precise timing of the movement is entirely dependent on seasonal rainfall patterns. All right, away from that. Now, Korogosho residents want the government to reward a man who wrestled 3 robbers and snatched an AK-47 gun from them. Now, following the incident, the residents want the security in the region beefed up with immediate effect.
Police in Korogocho, Nairobi County, have launched investigations in a case where a young man, Isaac Abdullahi, managed to grab an AK-47 from his assailants' hands when they attempted to rob his M-Pesa shop and ended up sustaining serious head and chest injuries.
Kwa majina naitwa Isaac Abdullahi, mimi ni mwanabiashara hapa Korogocho, na ilikuwa siku ya Saturday. Kuna wajambazi walinivamia, vijana watatu, wako na AK na visu, na bado wako na pistol. Harakati ilikuwa nafunga duka ndo wamenikuta. Ilikuwa siku ya Saturday. Harakati ilikuwa nafunga kazi na wajambazi walinivamia, na walikuwa vijana watatu ambao moja kuna AK-47 na wale wengine wako na pistol na kisu. Waliniwekea AK kwa kichwa na nilijaribu kungangana, nikachukua ile AK. Ile harakati na ngangana nao walinidunga makisu na ile kitu niko.
Residents here now want the government to reward Abdullahi for his bravery and beef up security in the area as cases of robbery have become rampant.
Tunajua wako na uwezo. We need them to empower this young boy ambaye is brave, is our hero. Even a president to recognize him for his good work, and also he's laying a good foundation to others. And also we are also telling the public that Korogocho is a good place, not the...
Tafute namna mbinu ya kumsaidia kulipa ile bili ya hospitali na wamfanyie haki yao, kwa sababu kushika AK-47 na unyang'anya wa hizi si kitu easy, si rahisi.
Confirming the incident, Nairobi County Commander Adamson Bungei said 2 suspects are already in custody and the AK-47 recovered is believed to have been stolen during the Mwengenya breach, where 2 police officers from Obama Police Station lost their lives.
Civilians, we are suffering because those boys massacred the shops from GK along Kamunde Road for almost 2 hours. I think civilians, we are at risk. We are just saying we have officers around, but we should give some of our young men arms and train them.
Amin Abdurrahman reporting for Lookuptv.
All right, now members of parliament in Kakamega have accused the national government of failing to provide school funding in the county, leading to dry school coffers. Let's get more of this and more stories from the counties with Faith Bonareri.
Isiolo Governor Abdi Guyo has launched a youth and empowerment program, a move aimed at enabling the beneficiaries venture into business, fend for their family and provide employment opportunities for others.
Mimi nataka kuhakikisha tumepatia vijana wetu na kina mama ndoano ya kuteka nini? Si ni ukweli? Ndio uweze kushughulikia watoto yako miaka ile yote unaishi. Na wale vijana ambaye tunawapatia fursa ya kuwapatia hii pikipiki logbook hatutakupatia ndio uende uuze. Hii pikipiki logbook tutaweka kwa county secretary, akae nayo ni yako, lakini siku ile utauza bahati yako mbaya kwa sababu hiyo logbook tutaenda kunyang'anya mtu pikipiki mwenye mumuzia.
Elsewhere in Meru County, residents of Kangaiti in Buuri sub-county woke up to a rude shock after one of the homesteads in the area was raided by administration officers in pursuit of illicit brew and destroyed properties worth hundreds of thousands. The accused lady Rose Gadoni said she underwent huge losses from the raid and claimed that her changa business was a thing of the past.
Wameharibu washing machine, madirisha, TV, tanki ya maji na ceiling wakabomoa, na kwa vitu wakamwagilia rangi ya kupaka nyumba, na hata simu yangu walibeba. So tunaomba serikali watusaidie juu hata kama ni pombe inamalizwa, hatuwezi malizwa pombe na kufinyiliwa na kuharibiwa yango vitu. Kama ni makosa wamekushika naye wakupeleke wakustakie, lakini si kuharibia watu vitu. Nimeenda hasara kubwa sana kama 1,300 kulingana na zile vitu zote wameharibu.
Finally, Kisii County residents have been challenged to raise fruit tree seedlings in groups as one of the way to intensify afforestation. Chief Conservation Officer of Kenya Forest Service Alex Lemakoko explained the move will be the residents' contribution towards the planting of 3.6 billion trees annually, being their national targeted share.
Kisii inafaa kupanda miti zaidi ya milioni 3.6 billion. Kwa hivyo kila mwaka mnafaa kupanda miti milioni 36, 36 million every year. Kuna mvua ya kutosha. Mchanga ama udongo wa eneo hii uko na rutuba hali ya juu. Ile rate of growth ya all types of plants iko very high. So you have a niche. Ile inaitwa comparative advantage. Sehemu zingine hazina kama hii. Kwa hivyo nawahimiza muweke mpango wa fruit trees mbele. Produce more fruit trees kwa sababu mtasupply counties zingine hizo fruit trees.
Faith Bonareri, Lookuptv.
Right, time to get sporty tonight. A total of 30 players participated in Tuntiji game that was held in Nyali, Mombasa County. Now the winner of the game was awarded 100,000 Kenya shillings.
Tunakula big square.
As the CEO of the company, I'd like to apologize for what has happened. We didn't think we'd run for more than kuna PlayStation kama 3, 4, 5 na kuna wachezaji wao. Tuntigi inawasaidia kutengeneza pesa. Kwa nini? Katika mtambo wetu wa ule wa play to earn, wachezaji wataenda kwa hiyo games kucheza ili wawe top 32 mwisho wa mwezi. Na utakuta kwamba huyo game zone owner atafaidika kwa sababu sasa hakuna wachezaji wengi kuliko wale waliokuwa nao mwanzoni.
Now the 12th edition of South Coast Five-a-Side Beach Rugby is ongoing after it kicked off, or rather it kicked off today and is expected to end on Sunday, the 16th, Sunday the 16th this month. Now South Coast RFC are this year's host of the tournament that has attracted a total number of 20 teams. The aim of the tournament is to raise funds towards the growth of Pirates Rugby Development Academy. Moving on, Kangaroo Boys High School are the Embu County High School Sevens rugby champions. Kangaroo Boys trounced Nyangwa High School 36 points to 5 in the finals. Now, despite losing in the last whistle, Nyangwa were the first on the scoreboard.
Sikutaka ni concede kabisa, but draw hajanifeva sana, but at least nikienda huko sasa kuna kitu nimeshikilia. Juu huko kwao pia watakuwa na pressure na nitapanga timu yangu vizuri. Nikienda huko at least nipate hata bao moja ama pate draw ama win tu ama itanisaidia sana. But leo naye nasema Simba vijana wamejaribu, imekata tu. Win. Hakuna nyingine. Tafuta ushindi. Liwe liwalo ushindi.
Tumetoka salama, so we have that day to fight. So hakuna shida. Kidogo kiwanja ilikuwa ngumu kwao, kidogo ilikuwa tough, ilikuwa hard, so kucheza ball ilikuwa ngumu. So unapata wakati wote ukijaribu control manguka kidogo bumpy. So wakikuja huko nafikiri itakuwa game nzuri sana. Itakuwa enjoy, kila mtu enjoy. So tactically pia wamekuwa wazuri, midfield yao imekuwa mzuri, so to work on their midfield. Kukata midfield yao. Lakini chances pia tumepata to utilize. So tactically vile tulipanga imefanyika hivyo.
Now, Eagle Plains Primary School were today crowned winners of the 2023 St. Bakita Skating Championship, which took place at Moi Center, Kasarani. Sabaki Primary School clinched second position, pocketing silver in the event organized by the 10th Empire, led by Chief Executive Officer Isaac Mugo.
Today's event. And one key thing that we are achieving in our today's event is to see learners develop their different talents as young as 3 years. And this is what the CBC actually is emphasizing, to nurture the talents of children in school. We are not only looking at the academics, we are also nurturing these talents so that as they grow, they're able also to, you know, to earn a living out of other extracurricular.
Mo, I'm CEO 10th Empire. So today's Junior Skating Championship, we had categories from 4 years old all the way to 14 years. And the idea is to give them a platform to explore their skating talents. And you know, as you know, skating is one of the very good physical activities that students can engage in.
Right, that does it for us here on Lookup Weekend. Thank you so much for making time for the program tonight and trusting us to bring you up to date with everything that has been making headlines across the country. And on behalf of everyone that has made it a success tonight, I do want to thank you so much for watching. Let's do this again tomorrow on Lookup.